Hello, everyone. I'm Abalex, and first, let me just talk about why I'm qualified to talk about Gears of War specifically. So, way back years and years and years and years ago, I was number two on the all-time leaderboards for assassination in Gears of War 1. Gears of War 2 comes out, and I was number one all-time on the King of the Hill leaderboards up until Gears 3 came out, and then I stopped caring about ranking or leaderboards, I should say. But I was also on a clan that was sponsored by Mountain Dew for a time in Gears of War 1. Regardless of all that, now Gears of War Reloaded beta weekend. Looking forward to this so much. What I was hoping for, take the old Gears of War, copy and paste it, let us relive it with maybe a little bit better graphics. I don't even care about the graphics, honestly. The graphics were good enough. I still play the original Gears of War sometimes. They're still good enough. It's smooth. It has a specific feel to the game. And everyone who plays Gears loves Gears of War 1. Can't really say that about the later iterations. So, with all that being said, so happy. Booted it up. There's some things I gotta say about this. Alright, so first, ignore the Ko-Fi at the bottom unless you want to. That's my wife streaming thing, and I just left it on there. Because this is her OBS, technically. So let's boot up Reloaded and see what it looks like. So first off, original screen, fantastic. I want to keep everything original. That's the original cover art for Gears of War. Cliff Bleszinski, we miss you. Well, I miss you. Let's say that for sure. Skip this. Yeah, Coalition. Alright. First off, why does it look like that? That's not Gears. Okay, whatever. Let's go into it. And the first thing I recognize immediately is this UI. This menu, the leveling system, because you see I'm level 3, I played a couple games. Campaign versus War Journal, extras, what is this? So immediately, I recognize all this. And that's... talk about that in a minute. But let's go to versus. So social match, weird, didn't have... I mean, you had... non-ranked matches back then, but team deathmatch? That's not Gears. In no way is that Gears. Competitive match. King of the Hill? Gears 2. It's like I said, I was number one all-time King of the Hill in Gears 2. There was no King of the Hill in Gears 1. And there's also an additional map in this. There's like 3 additional maps, actually, that weren't in Gears of War, the original, on 360. So that led me to thinking, like, where have I seen this before? So keep in mind all these menus in these game modes, right? So let's go back, and I reinstalled it, because I was like 99% sure, but I wasn't, 100%. So in 2015, I believe, and I'll post it in the video snippets, Coalition took over making Gears of War. And they made Gears of War Ultimate Edition. And they changed things. I don't know why. If you're remaking a classic, why change things? Why give it a leveling system? Why make it hosted servers? Why change shotgun gameplay? Why change pistol? Why change Lancer? Why change lots and lots and lots of things that equate to the game not being the same thing? And then also adding campaign chapters? Why? That's why? That's... I don't know. But anyway, here is Gears of War Ultimate Edition that we're seeing now. So it looks the same, right? The same. Same music, same look, same logo, same loading. So let's wait to get to the main menu because it's taking forever to load, right? It can't be. No, they can't be doing this. No. This is... Oh no. Oh no. But this is the exact same game. Word journal, extras, settings, versus, Xbox Live, social match, team deathmatch, King of the Hill, competitive execution. But wait, that's the same thing. So you're telling me they're taking a 10-year-old remake where they changed a bunch of stuff and people didn't like it, and there's still people playing the original game. I know that because I still do sometimes, and there's still games going on, and they're all player hosted, mind you. And in this one, let's just say I wanted to do an execution game. Maybe it's gotten better, but last year I tried to find a game and I left it in queue overnight. Overnight. Never got a game. It was still spinning when I woke up. Finding opponents. Yeah, I mean, it looks to be the same. I'm not going to sit in here for 5 hours, but you can see it looks to be the exact same. So, what you're telling me is that Coalition took this failed remake from 10 years ago and decided we're going to re-release the exact same thing, copy and paste the music, the menus, the leveling system, every single aspect of the game, but we're going to change the background image on the main screen, and we're going to change the Ultimate Edition to Reloaded. That's what it's Reloaded, right? I think it's Reloaded. And we're going to sell it for $40, and we're going to give it to PlayStation users and have it be crossplay. This is a scam. Gears of War Reloaded is a scam. They could have just made Ultimate Edition on the PlayStation, and they could have made it crossplay. But instead, they're re-releasing the same game. Not even giving it a new code, because this is the same menus and everything. It's just a different name. Same game, different name, full price. Well, you know, full price for a remake, $40. And make it crossplay. This, as a Gears of War fan, as the ultimate Gears of War fan, I think I consider myself a top 10 in the world. When you talk about how Gears of War 1, I was number 2 all time on leaderboards. Gears of War 2, I was number 1 all time on leaderboards. You know, given every different game mode has different leaderboards. But for what I played, I was either number 2 or number 1. Up until I stopped caring about it, I can consider myself probably a top 10 fan in the world of the original Gears of War series. Since Coalition took over, Gears has gone downhill. Every single iteration. Every single one. Including Reloaded. And the sad thing is, Gears of War E-Day is made by Coalition. I have no faith in Gears of War E-Day anymore. This has completely destroyed any credibility that Coalition had in my eyes. How can you re-release the same game that's 10 years old for full price? Like, it's not even the good version. If they re-released the original Gears of War from 2006 and changed nothing but made it crossplay, oh my god. Best game. Best. My game of the year, because obviously I'm a huge Gears of War stan. I know it wouldn't actually win game of the year, but hey, for me, that's what I would be playing all the time. I don't have a lot of time to play games anymore. I work a lot. You know, real life really catches up to you. But why? Why do this? Why? Why scam people? You're just scamming people. That's all you're doing, Coalition. You're scamming. Like, sorry, but that's the truth. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I guess give me a like and a follow, maybe. I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in the state of Gears of War. I'm disappointed in Coalition. I'm disappointed in Microsoft, honestly. Why are games in such a bad spot? You get these indie games, which are fantastic, great games, and they're all story games, of course. But you don't get AAA games that are anything anymore. When's the last good competitive game? Marvel Rivals? Came from China. Okay. So what else do we got? Because I can't play Marvel Rivals all the time. I get bored. And ranking up. Ranking up's rough. I can't get past platinum. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. If anyone actually watched all the way through this, and I hope you enjoyed my opinion. My opinion is Gears of War Reloaded is a scam. If you want to buy it, hopefully you're a PlayStation user, because otherwise I don't see why you would. Oh well. Have a good one. Bye.